Okay, y'all, here we go again. Here we go again. Now, I told y'all I wasn't going to talk about this no more unless something new come up. Well, something new then came up, y'all. Word on the street is wifey watched him pass away, okay? Common law, whatever you want to call it. Word on the street is she was there, y'all. She was standing right over him when he passed away. Y'all, this is getting intense for real, for real. And we about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. I also want to talk about what her name means. We're going to talk about that tower. Okay, y'all? Hello, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. The story has changed up again, y'all, and new information is coming out, and I want to say shout out to the paperwork party because he went over there to find out firsthand what really is going on. Okay, and I wouldn't even known about the memorial little spot and all of that stuff, the little ritual, the stuff that took place there. We wouldn't even known about it if it wasn't for him. So shout out to the paperwork party, y'all, because he's doing his thing when it comes to these cases right now. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels. But I want to go over something else before I get into the new information that's coming out. I want to talk about Miss Tenisha Torres, y'all. Miss Tenisha Torres, y'all. This lie just keeps changing over and over and over and over and over again, y'all. And I can't help but to wonder, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Um, was she into some kind of voodoo? I'm just saying, y'all, was she into some kind of dark magic or something like that, okay? Or was she just completely just evil, okay? But the way things I keep flip-flopping and different stories coming out, people can say, oh, I'm so sick of people talking about this and that everything is conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy when the story keeps changing. If a story keeps changing, that means there's a cover-up, y'all. And it is what it is. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Tenisha Torres, this is her name. Let's go into what her name means, y'all. The surname Torres, primarily of Spanish origin, means lives near a tower or simply towers. Okay? And somebody came in my comment section and they were like, do you know that there's a tarot card called Tower? And I was like, okay, let me go look into this. Because this is why I love my subscribers. Because they get that ball rolling in my head. I be thinking about all this stuff that they putting in there. And a lot of times it adds up. Okay, y'all? Before I go into anything, I want you to listen to this woman, talk about the tower. So listen here, y'all. Listen here. Because it's about to go down. This whole situation is weird. Now listen to what the tarot card means, the tower.
So the tower. This is such an intense card. This might be the most intense card in the whole tarot deck, but definitely within the major arcana. So the tower used to be a card that would make me kind of like inwardly gasp when I turned it over in a reading because it is such an intense card. So some keywords to keep in mind for this card. These are essentially the meanings of this card are destruction, sudden collapse, unexpected upheaval, flash of enlightenment, loss of status, a fall from grace, energetic release, and being set free.
Y'all, make this make sense that everything that she just said seems like it is in connection with Malcolm-Jamal Warner, y'all. Make it make sense to everything she just said. Destruction? See, you got to be careful who you call yourself hooking up with, okay? Because you might be hooking up with somebody that's going to be still here when you gone, okay, y'all? In a bad way. And there's going to be controversy around you even leaving up out of here. Destruction, y'all. Destruction. Y'all. Let's keep here. Let's go.
So some symbols to pay attention to on this card is the tower itself. So if you look, you'll notice that it is kind of an ivory tower. There's two crowns on this card. So there's the crown on the head of the falling person, and then there's a big giant crown on top of the tower. And I'll talk a little bit about the crowns as we move into things.
So could that be his crown, Malcolm-Jamal Warner's crown, and then y'all listen to this?
And then there's the two people who are falling, and it looks like one of them might be a royal because they're wearing a crown.
So the two people are falling. Him and her, possibly? Was this relationship doomed from the start, y'all? Look at all the different identities. Look at all the 17 different Facebook accounts. Okay, y'all? Different, moving in different areas. She wouldn't stay in one place for a long time, y'all. Okay? And then every time she moved, her name changed. This is weird, y'all. It's a lot of weird stuff going on about her. And they have told us so many different stories. So many different. Listen.
There's the lightning bolt at the top of this card. And then there is the flames and the fire.
Now, you know what the lightning bolt represents? Satan. Let's keep going. The flames and all of that. Okay, let's keep going. That was at the the memorial for him set up. It was definitely a fire set in the middle of their teepee little memorial, you know.
So, like all tarot cards, the tower has both a dark side and a light side. And I think the dark side of the tower is really obvious. We've already kind of touched on this. So, the dark side of the tower is that it represents kind of an unexpected collapse.
Is that what just happened? Malcolm-Jamal Warner went on a vacation with his family, and he unexpectedly didn't make it back alive. There was a collapse, y'all. A collapse. And remember when I was telling y'all there was a transfer of energy? Boy, oh boy.
And destruction of something that you thought was solid.
He thought his marriage or baby mama, okay, was solid. But it wasn't. There was something brewing behind closed doors, okay, that he didn't know nothing about. He thought that everything that he had going on was private. But in all actual reality, she going behind his back, telling everybody all his business. Where he going on vacation at, where he going to be at, when, where, why. I don't understand why you would go to a vacation spot and there are more than one beaches there, and you not go where lifeguards are at. Why did he go to that specific place where there were no lifeguards at, and they had moved all the lifeguards to another beach? Did they know that there were not going to be any lifeguards there? This is a beach that hardly nobody be there because the tides is so bad. Why would he go in there, y'all? That don't make no sense in the world. Even the best swimmers out here is saying that they wouldn't have got in that water. This is crazy. Not without a life jacket. This don't make sense. It just seems like it was just, why would he be that irresponsible? It makes no sense. And signs everywhere saying, no, don't get in. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. But you still get in anyway? This is crazy.
It could also be like a fall from grace or a loss of status or a loss of comfort and predictability. The light side of the tower is a little less obvious, but it's equally fascinating. So the light side of the tower is that it can represent being set free of the ivory tower, which has kept you limited and small.
So did she feel like she was, trapped in a relationship and she wanted out? Did she want to be set free? Because the opposite side of the destruction is wanting to be set free. Was this her way out of this relationship without being out, disconnected from him without being disconnected from that moolah? Okay, y'all? Because if she is married to him, that money is hers, y'all. Everything he has. And she had been struggling for a very long time. She was broke, y'all. She was broke. She was a struggling actor. That's what she was. Now, I know it have several things that say what she was, but do we really even know who she really is? Is Tenisha even her name? I'm just asking y'all. At this point, I want to see a birth certificate, y'all. I'm serious. At this point, I want to see a birth certificate. Because do we really know who she really is? Let's keep going.
It's a chance to start fresh and rebuild. So we're going to dive into...
So this is a chance to start fresh and rebuild. So everybody in my comment section was saying this. They were saying that, is she now going to have doors open for her because of this little accident? Okay, y'all? Will she rebuild now? Will she not even care about being in the industry anymore? She got what she need. She got everything she wants. She got his property. She got everything. If you married, now I don't know that he signed a prenup. If he married her, I don't know if he signed a prenup or not. And I don't know if he changed his will, because word on the street, there are rumors that he updated his will. Did he mention he was going to update his will and she made sure that, did he say that he was going to probably leave his mom or something? Did he talk to her about it? Like, I need to, leave other people, that I care about something if something happens to me. Did he feel like something was going to happen to him? That's the question too. And did she, plan his trip just so they can get rid of him? I'm just asking y'all, okay? Allegedly. Before he even changed the will. Did he change it? Did he even get a chance to? There's a lot of unanswered questions. The Tower Tarot card signifies sudden, often dramatic change. Unravel? I don't know what that is. And destruction of the old to make way for the new. This is crazy. It's a card of powerful transformation, though it can initially feel chaotic, you think? And even frightening, you think? You got people on the beach setting up a memorial ritual. Was she there when it all went down? That's my question now. Okay, y'all? The Tower encourages releasing outdated beliefs and patterns to rebuild on a more solid foundation. Y'all, this is getting weirder by the day. Weirder by the day.
To 3 key areas of the Tower, and I'll tell you what those are right now. So the first area is the Tower represents destruction and sudden collapse. The second thing the Tower represents is a flash of enlightenment that could lead to collapse.
Did he find out something? Did he find out he was being set up? Why was he in that red room talking and crying, y'all? Did he find out something? Did that lead to whatever went down? Listen what she's saying.
And then the third thing it represents is energetic release and freedom.
Remember I told y'all in the numbers, energy transfer was popping up? Energy release and freedom. She's free from him now. Word on the street is they were having problems. Now, I don't know what they having problems when they went on this trip. Maybe this was to help rebuild their relationship. You know how some people start having problems and let's go and try to fix things. And while you fixing things, something dramatic happens. Now, that could be possible. But this is ridiculous. Now, let's get into something else. If y'all want to go, check out this video, it's Daily Tarot Girl. She put a video up talking about the Tower meanings deep dive. That's the name of it, okay? Y'all, the story then changed again. It then changed again. Now, first they said he went on vacation with her, okay? And then they say that he was swimming with his daughter. Then his daughter wasn't in the water. It didn't change over and over again, okay? Then they said that the wife, was at the hotel while him and the daughter went swimming, okay? Then they said she wasn't even in the country. Word on the street. This is the story that came out too, that the wife was not even there, okay? And now they're saying she was. They're saying that this is another one. They said the wife was there and that he was gone for an hour, and that's when she got, nervous and started getting worried about it. He was gone for an hour. Now they didn't change it around again. They're saying now that she was there. She left to go get something to eat, y'all. She was gone 15 minutes. This is what they're saying. She left for 15 minutes and she came back and she was standing over him and he was gone. This is the story that's coming out now. Now get this, y'all. She didn't come back with no food. They don't have no receipts of her even going to a restaurant to get something to eat or anything like that. We already saw the receipts. We saw the receipts. I put the receipts up that she had a cook that was going to cook for them all while they was there for morning, noon, and night. She had already lined that up before she even went there. She posted it on the Costa Rica travel web page. Okay, she put up all their business, and now another story is flip flopping once again, and they are saying that she was only gone 15 minutes. Y'all, you can't make this up. How many times is this going to change? And is his mama and them buying this mess, y'all? Are they buying this? Because everybody's so quiet right now. Now, I heard that they had, or they had the funeral. This is what I heard. And they saying that it was private because he wanted everything in his life to be private. Well, if he wanted everything private, why was she posting everything? That don't make sense. It's not adding up, y'all. And if that's the case, was she still running the funeral and all of this stuff? Did they do another autopsy report before when he got back here? Like, it's so many unanswered questions right now, and it's too many people being quiet about it, y'all. And I don't think Mama Bear is just going to sit back and let this ride when there's too many stories out there and it keeps changing over and over again. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to jump on here really, really quick and give y'all the latest update on Malcolm-Jamal Warner's passing, and that it is doing another flip-flop once again. And I also wanted to let y'all know that Torres equals tower, and tower equals destruction. Okay, y'all? So, go figure, y'all. Anyway, rest in peace to Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Condolences to his family, his mom, his daughter. If that's his daughter, I'm just saying, y'all. Everybody that loved him and cared for him. Condolences to everybody, because this is getting, out of hand, y'all. Every other day it's changing up, changing up, changing up. What is really going on with this case? This is sad on so many levels. Are they going to get away with taking this man out and taking his money? Ask yourself this question. What happened to him? Did she stand there and watch them do a ritual on this man and take him out? Because it's so many questions that's not being answered. And like I said again, shout out to Paperwork. Shout out to Paperwork Party, because we wouldn't know all the extra details that's coming out right now if it wasn't for him, y'all. This is crazy on so many levels. It doesn't make sense. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. If y'all want to support the channel, y'all know what to do. Especially my day 1s, 2s, and 3s. Peace, y'all.